based violence. Young, that is young boys and girls, they are put together, you find that they are molested there. We need to think about post-retirement in athletes. We need to consider the matters to do in insurance and health for our athletes. This needs to be captured in our Sports Act. We are looking at the other developments within the sports, specifically matters to do with federations, their governance issues, their accountability, and that is the views that we want to seek from these people. So we have asked people across the country, anybody who is interested with the sports, stakeholders, let them participate in the near venue, because we are in the 47 counties. We are running between 16th, that is yesterday, to 20th, this is Friday. And we are seeking these views so that they can be taken before the Secretariat. They'll work through with them. We shall take them back to the same people to validate before submitting them to the Cabinet and Parliament for enactment.
We recently passed what we call Mwangi County Sports and Talents Bill. It's now an act because it was signed by our governor a few months ago. And we are currently waiting for funds from national government so that we can make it effective. At the Mwangi County Sports Act, it will now be mandatory for Mwangi County government now and even in years to come to set aside funds meant for sports and talents. This financial year, we have set aside the funds, and we are waiting for the funds from national government so that we can kick off all the sporting activities in all our 35 wards. So, dear youths of Mwangi, please note that we are having now the wards committee in place. We now have Mwangi County Sports Committee in place, and in a few weeks to come, we are going to kick off the sporting activities.
The sports policy was passed in 2002. And we are now in 2025. That is 23 years ago. Definitely a lot of things have happened. The Sports Act was also passed or enacted in 2013. Between 2013 and now, we know that we have had county governments coming in, and county governments have had, successive other county governments since the first election in 2013. And so therefore, we are interested in looking at the legislative framework. How does it work, especially with the interface between national and county governments in terms of what their functions are. We're very interested in the agencies that have been established under the law, whether these agencies are working under optimum, whether these agencies are working under premium, and whether they're representing the interests of the sports people. So generally, as a task force, what we're looking at is, one, are there opportunities to commercialize sports, and how can we do this? Two, we're looking at the infrastructure around sports in the country. How can we harness this particular infrastructure? How can we enhance partnership with private sector? But at the same time, can we have legislations that are going to ensure that we implement sports all the way from the grassroots coming up all the way, so that we can ensure that sports people have welfare that actually takes care of them. And as a country, we can be able to actually harness sports, knowing how sports is actually an organic movement. So turnout is good. The turnout is it's exciting for here. For Mwangi, I think what is interesting is that there are a lot of young people, but there's also views from the federations. And I think one area of concern around this whole exercise we're doing is also the federations, how they're being run and how they're being run to ensure that the sports people actually benefit from it.